कंप्यूटर साइंस डिपार्टमेंट फ्रॉम होलकर साइंस कॉलेज। डिस्क्रीट मैथमेटिक्स की लेक्चर 5 में आपका स्वागत है। आज हम देखेंगे ग्राफ थ्योरी। व्हाट इज ग्राफ? एक्चुअली द कलेक्शन ऑफ एजेस एंड वर्टाइसेस, इट इज कॉल्ड graph. The to discuss structure that we will cover graph and trees. A graph is a set of the points is called the node of the vertices, which are the interconnected by the set of line is called the edges. The study of graph or a graph theory is an important part of the discipline in the field of the mathematics, engineering and computer science. So, definition: what is graph? Actually, a graph is a collection of edges and vertices. The definition is capital G equal to V comma E. Here capital V is a set of the all vertices and capital E is a set of the all edges. For example, let us consider a graph G, V comma E. G is the set of the vertices and V is the set of the vertices. E is the set of the edges. In this example, we have 4 vertices A, B, C, D and 4 edges A to C, C to B, A to B or C to D. In this example, I am explain that degree of the vertices. Actually, the number of edges that are connected to vertices is called the degree of the vertices. If the even number of edges is connected with the vertices, so we can say that the even degree of vertices. If the odd number of edges are connected to vertices, so we can say that it is an odd number of vertices. The degree of vertices capital V of a graph G is denoted by degree of V is the number of edges and incident with the vertices capital V. Even and odd vertices. If the degree of vertices is even, the vertex is called an even vertex, and if the degree of vertex is odd, the vertex's degree is called odd vertex. In this example, we can see that the vertex of A have the degree 2. We can say that it is a even degree vertices. The vertex of V have the degree 2. We can also see that it is a even vertices. The degree of C 3. It is a odd vertices. The degree of D is 1. It is also odd vertices. Now, how to calculate the degree of graph? The degree of graph is the largest vertex degree of that graph. For the above graph, the degree of graph is 3 because the vertex C have the degree 3, that is the largest degree in this graph. Next, the handshaking lemma. In a graph, the sum of all degree, the all vertices is the equal to the twice of the number of edges. It is called handshaking lemma. In the next slide, I am explain how many type of graph we can use. That means type of graph. First off, null graph. A null graph has no edges. The null graph of n vertices is denoted by capital N. That means a graph that have no edges, only vertices, it is called null graph. Second is simple graph. Simple graph is a graph that is no loop and no multiple edges. That means a graph is called simple graph if and only if it is undirected and it does not contain any loop and multiple edges. Next is multigraph. If a graph multiple edges between the same set of vertex are allowed, it is called multigraph. In other words, we can say that if graph having at least one loop और multiple edges, यदि किसी ग्राफ में loop और multiple edges हैं जो कि same vertices से आ रहे हैं और सेम वर्टाइसेस से जा रहे हैं, जिनका सोर्स और डेस्टिनेशन सेम वर्टाइसेस है, तो वो ग्राफ हमारा मल्टी ग्राफ कहलाता है. नेक्स्ट है हमारा डायरेक्टेड और अनडायरेक्टेड ग्राफ. अ ग्राफ जी V comma E is called a directed graph if the edges set is made the ordered vertices pair, and a graph is called undirected if the edge set is made of the unordered vertex pair. Okay. Next, connected graph. A graph is connected graph if any two vertices of the graph are connected by a path, while a graph is disconnected if at least two vertices of the graph are not connected by a path. If a graph G is disconnected, then every maximal connected subgraph of CG is called a connected subcomponent of the graph. In this example, we can see that we have a two graph A, B, C, D that all vertices are covered with the edges. So we can say that it is a connected graph. But in second example, the graph A, B, C, D is not connected. The vertices of A, the vertices of C both are not connected. So we can see that it is a disconnected graph. The next is regular graph. A graph is regular if all the vertices of the graph have the same degree. In a regular graph G of the degree R, the degree of each vertex of G is R. So we can say that it is a regular graph. That means कोई भी ग्राफ रेगुलर ग्राफ कहलाएगा यदि और केवल यदि उसके सभी वर्टेसिस की डिग्री सेम रहेगी. नेक्स्ट है हमारा कंप्लीट ग्राफ. A graph is complete graph if every two vertices pair has a joined by the exactly one edges. यदि किसी ग्राफ के सभी vertices आपस में कनेक्टेड हैं तो वो हमारा रेगुलर ग्राफ कहलाता है. नेक्स्ट है साइकिल ग्राफ. If a graph consists of a single cycle, it is called cycle graph. The cycle graph with the n vertices, it is denoted by Cn. Next, a bipartite graph. A bipartite graph is a graph that is have split in two disjoint sides, v1 v1 and v2 v2. Next tab, complete bipartite graph. A complete bipartite graph is a bipartite graph which is each vertex in the first set of the joint to every single vertex in the second set. Thanks for watching.